Good Thursday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with a video forecast discussion for Thursday, the 8th of May, 2014. Starting things out this Thursday morning with clouds, a little bit of fog, and some light rain across the region. Winds roll out of the southeast or calm, and the moisture in the atmosphere is increasing in the low levels as well, and we've got streams of moisture pooling down from the northwest to the southeast along this developing warm front to our south, which is going to cause quite a bit of bouts of periods of showery weather and even some thunderstorms across the next 2 days across the region. And right now, this morning, we're dealing with temperatures in the low to the mid 50s across the entire forecast region. And with some of the pools of moisture over the region, over the last 12 hours, we've received anywhere from about a tenth of an inch up to about 30 hundredths of an inch of liquid precipitation in the form of rain showers across the region. Morning surface chart from weatherrowandoak.com and digital atmosphere software shows our storm system out in the plains off the screen here, and a couple of disturbances over the top of the ridge. The first batch moved through last night off the shore this morning with some periods of rain across the region. Another smattering of light showers heading from the Great Lakes southeast during this afternoon. Get a little bit of a break here in between, and more precipitation ramps up tonight with this disturbance here across the upper Midwest rounding over the top of the ridge, and the warm front, which is nearly stationary, begrudgingly moves in towards the region overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. We don't have any watches, warnings, or advisories out for anywhere here in the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia, Delmarva region, but we do have a few lightning strikes off the coast of New Jersey here as some of these storms propagate to the southeast. From pollen.com, we have a smattering of moderate to high end pollen counts across the region from this afternoon through Monday. They'll increase again to the high notes on Sunday and Monday. They'll be a little lower over the next couple of days due to the rising humidity, weak winds, and precipitation. The main predominant pollens are oak, birch, and maple. For the aviational weather deck, we are currently experiencing IFR and MVFR conditions across many of the terminals this morning. These conditions are currently in place across the terminals, and we expect the ceilings to lower to IFR around daybreak, continue into the mid and late morning hours before lifting to MVFR and briefly VFR this afternoon. The better possibility of VFR conditions is for the northern half of the area. An area of showers will move across the sites this morning as they're doing so before moving out of the area by midday. And basically keeping thunder out of the forecast right now. The thunder potential will diminish as the showers move through the region. And a return to MVFR and then IFR ceilings and visibility is expected later this evening into the overnight hours as the low clouds and fog redevelop across the region. Another round of showers and also possible thunderstorm after midnight towards daybreak on Friday. Winds are light and variable in many locations, and although the wind direction is mostly east to southeast, winds will become easterly this morning, northeast during the day, and then switch back to easterly this evening and overnight. For tomorrow on Friday, MVFR to IFR conditions in the morning becoming primarily VFR in the afternoon. MVFR to possibly IFR conditions once again due to fog and possible marine layer stratus during Friday night and Saturday morning. There's also a chance of showers and thunderstorms at that time. Saturday and Saturday night we'll see occasional MVFR to briefly IFR conditions and scattered showers and thunderstorms. The good news is that Sunday and Monday, especially Mother's Day, will be mainly VFR for flying. Right now, outside of Newark, we have 53 degrees, and the wind is out of the southeast at 6. Visibility is 4 miles, and light rain and fog. Overcast conditions at 2,000 feet, and broken ceilings at 700, and currently experiencing IFR conditions. Basically, we're expecting the showers to move through the region again and then a break in the action. Now for Philadelphia, we are in MVFR conditions this morning, 55 degrees, the wind is east at about 6, visibility is 10, fair weather generally, a few clouds at 800 feet and overcast at 15,000. Last night's 8 to 10 day mean runs of the European, the GFS, and the Canadian model here all showing the same kind of thing. We have our positive PDO with the trough axis here south of the Aleutian Islands. We have a ridge pumped up through the Northwest Territories into the West Coast, a deep trough in the Central Plains seen on all model guidance here, and blocking here in the Northern Atlantic on the North Atlantic Oscillation. This means the trough axis will be nearby, spokes of vorticity maximums driving through, a relatively normal to above normal temperature pattern setting up in many locations, but that will be offset by precipitation chances during the next 8 to 10 days. NAMWRF Composite Reflectivity Futurecast from Penn State's eWall site shows the band of showers now moving through the region, and we'll see a break in the action during this afternoon. Temperatures will be on the cool side with marine layer and onshore flow. Temperatures basically in the 50s. The closer you are to the New York City metropolitan area, and then getting into low 60s towards Trenton and Philadelphia this afternoon, but not much of a widespread of temperatures across the region with plenty of cloud cover. And that cloud cover will begin to clear out this afternoon. Breaks in that will allow for the temperatures to rise. And here comes our next batch that we have a warm front to the south that we mentioned, and that will be moving into our area by Friday night, passing through very warm conditions on Saturday, a smattering of more showers, fog, and drizzle by late tonight, early tomorrow morning. The rest of this afternoon will be relatively rain-free. And then the warm front moves through. We'll get warm sectored in the morning with breaks in the overcast, but most of the sky cover throughout the day on Friday will be generally on the cloudier side. Excuse me. Warm front moves through, and then a cold front moves through with showers and thunderstorms across the region. That would be for Saturday evening, and that's not showing up here on this model guidance just yet. None of the models really have been handling the pulses and timing of these disturbances as they move through the region, but this is the latest model guidance from the GFS. Here's our rain moving out on one wave, and then the ridge axis continues to build in across the eastern United States as the warm front makes its way to the north from this low pressure system in the Central Plains heading into southeastern Canada. And as it does so, another convective area of showers and thunderstorms over the top of the ridge moves into the region later tonight into tomorrow morning with more showers and perhaps a thunderstorm across the region. The warm front really clears through during Friday afternoon and Friday evening, and that makes our temperatures on Saturday soar. Friday night, we introduce a few more showers and perhaps even a thunderstorm through the region. That would be for later on Saturday and Saturday night. There could be a period or a break of precipitation Saturday morning, and then more showers and thunderstorms as the cold front makes its way through the region on Saturday night and Sunday morning. Most of the model guidance suggests that most of Sunday should be dry at this point as the front moves through and to our south. And really warm temperatures on Sunday could get into the 70s and low 80s early next week too, as we have a ridge continuing to build across the region. But we still have another disturbance here in the southern plains or central plains, and that will towards Atlantic Canada. So an active pattern continues over the weekend with very mild conditions on Saturday and Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. But we will have bouts of precipitation with a very active pattern setting up, but a very warm one for the next several days into the weekend. We'll be back with the correct coverage for the weekend and next week as well tomorrow on the video forecast discussion. You make it a great Thursday. We'll be back bright and early with you again tomorrow morning. For Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a good Thursday.